In a galaxy far, far away, an Ubisoft game had game-breaking problems. Who would have thought? But let's break that all down. Up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Weekend XP Share. So, Star Wars Outlaws launched this week, and I must admit, it was a game I was really looking forward to. Outside of just being a plain old Star Wars game because I just love me some Star Wars, I really wanted to see this game stick the landing, due to the fact we never really got a proper open world Star Wars game, and we've gotten recent attempts, albeit through the Jedi Survivor games. Those aren't really open world, air quotes there, but still, you know what I mean. Some of the numbers I did look at review-wise have the game sitting in the middle of the pack and maybe just above that, with the game getting a 6 out of 10 on GameSpot, a 7 out of 10 on IGN, and a 77% on Metacritic. I don't think that's all too bad, all things considered, and from what I gather, the game is just fine. But that was up until really recently, when a game-breaking bug hit the game and put a really bad taste in the players' mouths. So it was reported by the people who did purchase the $110 bundle just to gain early access to the game, ran into a game-breaking glitch that would not enable them to continue playing the game itself. Now, this is where we get into the response from Ubisoft, and it gets my blood boiling every time I read it. Quote, on August 27th, our teams identified an issue with some PS5 players were playing on previous versions of the game. We quickly deployed an update and informed affected players to ensure their game was updated to the latest version, and advised they began a new save to avoid additional issues and progression blockers. We followed up with the affected PS5 players today to inform them we have provided them an in-game Trailblazer trinket, as well as 100 Ubisoft Connect points to redeem in-game for rewards, for example, to make their return to the Outer Rim a little more special. I honestly couldn't help but laugh towards the end of that. It's crazy. I don't mean to laugh at the players affected. Ubisoft's response, oh my gosh. So that's all you get for people who might have sunk hours into this game, only to be told, yeah, it be like that sometimes, and here's a trinket. You honestly can't make this stuff up. Again, we're dealing with Ubisoft, so I guess people do expect it. But again, how do they respond like this? But the thing I kind of want to focus in on today is the way Ubisoft made things appear. And wouldn't you know it, it's even more shady, as you just come to expect. They didn't post that message to anyone out there. What they did here was they sent this message out through an email, which makes it look like they're hiding the problem from the general public and just kind of sweeping things under the rug. Now, in case you were wondering, many reports are saying this bug will leave you stuck in space so you can't land on the planet. And the exact moment in which this all goes down is after the false flag mission. And it's worth noting that mission is the first mission ever that actually sends you into space and you can never return. Now, I think what's baffling here is, and this is the thing that's kind of getting my blood boiling, the people encountering these problems paid a big premium to get into the game early, and now they're just kind of being punished for it. And just to kind of offer up an in-game trinket and some shitty Ubisoft Connect points that you can redeem for in-game rewards, yeah, that's not enough. And it hurts me because this game is such a double-edged sword here, because from what I gathered and I read through some of the reviews for this game, people are actually digging this game a little bit, and for a Star Wars fan to say that, it's just hurting me even more. But with all that being said, I'm gonna pass it off to you guys. If you happen to play Star Wars Outlaws, what do you think about it? But that about does it here. I've been Kalo, I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and this has been the Weekend XP Share.